Okay, now I'm gonna talk about explore. Why do we need explore or the explore event? So when you go to daily, you can see here explore and the amount of stamina that you have. Now this stamina you can see here, and you can also see here beside your avatar. Now the stamina recharges in time, but it takes a long time to do it. And basically the maximum stamina you can get from the normal recharge is 120. But if you use the stamina pill, which you can buy or get from doing other quests, you can push it or max it to around 420 stamina. So what is important of this stamina for the explore feature or the explore quest of Fate of the Empress? So to go there, just click on that, and we're gonna visit this guy, the explore guy. You can see there. So talk to that guy, and you can see two options: explore and quick team, because you can either do it solo or you can do it with a team, maximum of 3. That means you plus 2 other players. So we'll try the normal explore first. You can also have the two options here, the team option and the solo option. Take note that when you're in a team and you do explore, they charge you only 10 stamina per round compared to doing it solo, which charge you 12 stamina per round. So just take note of that when doing this explore. And there are certain levels also. But before that, please take note of this. You have explore for gear materials and explore for costume materials. Now, gear materials are those that you wear. Let me show you. If you go to your gears, click your gears. These are your gears. So basically, you have at the beginning, you have 5 gears. Scarf, bead, robe, pendant, boots, and you can upgrade it until godly. And once your level goes higher, around more than past 100 or level 100, 2 other gear will appear here. Okay, so your vambrace and your belt, but that we will discuss in a later part of the game. But basically you have 5 gears in when you start the game. So this one, in order to upgrade this, you need the gear advancement or the sketch for that gear. This one you can get, you can buy it from the gear shop, which you need to pay either ingots or jade. And you can also get it from Elite Trial. Elite Trial I'll discuss later on how to do the Elite Trial. So besides this one, you need materials in order to convert this item using this design into the upgraded version using the materials that you have on hand. Now you can see here these are lighted up. That means that you have enough materials. You see here 146 over 80, so because you only need 80 but you have 146, so it's enough. But here you need 45 and I only have 23. So this I need this item. To get an idea of what that item is, you can just click it, and it's called Dragon Scale. It's for gear advancement. So to get that, let's say you need this item, it gives you already Fate of the Empress made it easier. So they already show you how to get this item. So you can either buy it from the material shop or do explore, which is free. So going back to that, explore is so here you can find that items that the explore drops by looking here. This one you can slide or scroll sideways to see how many items it drops and what items it does drop. Now the items here, the drop items depends on the level of the challenge or explore that you'll be doing. Usually you have a thumbs up here. That means that they recommend this level for their current level. And please take note, as I mentioned before, might is everything. So since my might is only more than 200,000, so if I go here, I can only challenge the explore area of up to 200,000, because the next one will be 300,000 might, which I cannot defeat the enemies there. It's too powerful for me. So I would go here. Now take note that each area, or there's a certain breakpoint here where some of the items changes. So if you have lower level gear that require lower level materials, you might not be able to find them when you go to higher level explore areas. Like here, they already changed it because they added other materials. So of course the lower materials that you have here, like this one, the hull light will disappear. So let's check in below. See, at level 130, the hull light disappears. You can no longer harvest or get that item when you do level 130 explore. So make sure to take note of that when you're upgrading gear, and make sure to have an idea what item you need before you do the explore. So since I'm to be safe, and since I'm just starting this game, I'll do the 200,000 might, which is recommended by the game based on my experience. And since I am doing it solo, I would be clicking solo. Now that's for the gear materials. If you're working on your costume, you need to click this. Make sure to click it and check on the materials also, because this also changes as the level goes higher, because they need to add more or other materials, higher level materials. So of course, once they add higher level materials, some of the low level materials they have to omit. So in order to get that, you need to go to lower levels to get those low level materials if you still have costumes that require those. Now, why do we need the costume materials? You can find your costume over here. There's a plus sign and their costume. Now costume, you have basically you go to craft. So this is because this one is a showcase where you have your available costumes that you already crafted. But if you still haven't crafted it, you have to go to craft. Now craft, in order to craft a costume, you need to buy the design for that costume. So like just making clothes, you need to have a blueprint or a design. And after having the blueprint like this one, since I don't have the blueprint, I cannot design this one. Now besides the blueprint, I need materials such as this cotton and so forth. These materials can help me produce what's designed in the blueprint. So basically when you click this, the game already shows you the areas where you can get these materials. So since we're doing explore, well, sometimes they don't show that. They would, because this is easier, the costume material shop and material shop is easier to get, especially this one, the costume shop. This one you can get by joining the pageant. And if it's just a basic materials, you can find it here. But for high-end or hard to get materials, then you need to do explore or buy it using other means like this limited area. So make sure to check all the tabs here and see which are available. This pass shop, you need to purchase the pass shop pass in order to access this one. Later on, I'll probably show you where to buy it, or if you have time. Okay. So since we already know what item we need, so which is cotton, you can just go to the Explore again, go back, talk to this guy, go to Explore, click Costume, and see if we can find it. Now if we cannot find it here, that means that you can only buy it there. Okay, that means that you can only buy it there to purchase that, or you can do the quests for the affection quests. So sometimes there are quests here that will pop up, so just do that. And you will also have, besides the main quest, you will have other quests here that will pop up that will give you materials. And of course, if you're really in a hurry, you can always go to the shop and buy it there. Just go to material, because it's a material, and go to the design or costume to get that item. There you go, see cotton. So basically that's it for Explore. So just make sure you have the right settings before putting this one. So far they only have 2 settings for gear and costume, and once you select that setting, make sure you set the right level based on your might and based on the items that you need before you go to the Explore portion or to the Explore area. Because you don't want to waste your stamina. It takes time to recharge it. And once you are in the area, you can either do manual or you can do auto battle. Auto battle, you just need to click this, check this one, and click this, and it will do the battle for you. So you just need to wait for it to finish. You don't need to move. And while you're doing that, sometimes you can access some parts of your screen, like this one. You can check on your gears while it's running. Do that to multitask. But when they're doing battle, of course, you cannot toggle. Sometimes you cannot toggle your gears or hero options because it will affect the stats while you're battling. And so that's it. If you have any questions, let me know.